Hey there, in this video we're going to look at how we can do some mental math division. So we can use place value again to break down division problems in a way that makes mental math a little simpler. But I do want to note that mental math division doesn't always work out super nicely, so it really just works sometimes. It's not as often that it would be helpful as multiplication, addition, and subtraction mentally. So just keep that in mind that it doesn't always work out perfectly or always work out nicely in your head. Obviously, you have the long division option and that is there, but I did just want to go ahead and note that sometimes it doesn't have a quicker way to do it in your head than that long division. So if you play with it for a second or two and you realize I'm not seeing anything that's popping out as helpful, then that might indicate, okay, just go ahead and do your long division. So looking at number one, we're going to break down 246 divided by 3. So with this one, you have a few ways that you can think about it. So I'm going to talk about one way. One way would be to look at, for example, the 2, the 4, and the 6, and figure out how could I break that up into pieces. So for example, 246, I could look at as 240 and 6. And the reason that I might break it up like that is because I know that 24 is divisible by 3 and 6 is divisible by 3. Now, 2 itself is not divisible by 3, so it's not as easy to work with. I also might see some people try to break it into 240 and 6 and look at it that way. But unfortunately, 200 or 20 aren't easily divisible by 3 in your head, and so that wouldn't work very well. That wouldn't help you out. Same with 40. Really only 6 in that scenario would be divisible by 3. So 240 and 6 is helpful because I know that 24 again is divisible by 3, so 240 is going to be divisible by 3. If I divide each of these by 3, so let's start with 240 divided by 3. 240 divided by 3, if you look at 24 divided by 3, that's 8. So 240 divided by 3 is 80. And then 6 divided by 3 is 2. And so we add those together and we get 82. So you can go through that long division process and do 246 and put 3 over here and go through and divide. But again, this is another way in your head. You might go through these steps and see, okay, 240 divided by 3 is 80 and 6 divided by 3 is 2. So that's going to be 82 as my answer. So looking at number 2, we have 648 divided by 8. So again, if I look at these separate, while 8 is divisible by 8, 6 is not evenly divisible by 8. Additionally, if I look at 600 divided by 8, I like to look at those first two numbers and see, okay, is 60 evenly divisible by 8? And that is not the case. So I'm not going to use 600. I'm actually going to look at 640 now. So 640 might be helpful because 64 is divisible by 8. So if I look at 640 and I look at 8 separate, right? So those added together are 648. So if I can divide each of those by 8, then I just add what I get out of that, the quotient, and that's going to give me my answer overall. So 640 divided by 8, I would look at 64 divided by 8 is 8. So 640 divided by 8 is 80. And then 8 divided by 8 is 1. So 81 would be my answer there. And then looking at number 3, we have 497 divided by 7. With 497 divided by 7, again, 7 is divisible by 7, but 9 is not. So I'm not going to separate them into individual numbers fully. I'm going to look at 49 as 490, and 7 is in the ones place, so just 7. If I divide each of those, because 490 plus 7 is 497, I'm allowed to break it up like that and just add those quotients. So 490 divided by 7, I look at 49 divided by 7. 49 divided by 7 is 7, so 490 divided by 7 is 70. And then 7 divided by 7 is 1, so that would be 71. Additionally, on another note, you may have problems, like let's say I had 48 divided by 4, or 369 divided by 3. These are both examples where each individual digit is divisible by that single number. So 4 and 8 are divisible by 4, and 3, 6, and 9 are each individually divisible by 3. So in that scenario, I would actually use the shortcut to divide each individual digit by the number 4. So 4 divided by 4 is going to give you 1. 8 divided by 4 is going to give you 2. And so 12 would be your answer on that one. Or over here, if I divide this by 3, 3 divided by 3 is 1, 6 divided by 3 is 2, and 9 divided by 3 is 3. So 123 is what I would get in that scenario. So either using individual place value or even grouping together numbers to create place value pieces that are divisible by the number you're dividing by can be very helpful. So like we talked about with 497 divided by 7, for example, we broke it into 490 and 7. But we also talked about if I had something like 48 divided by 4, because 4 and 8 are individually divisible by 4, I could break it up separately. And same with, for example, 369 divided by 3. Each number was individually divisible by 3. So we divided each one by 3 to get our final answer there. So that can be helpful if you are trying to do division in your head and trying to avoid the long division method. But remember, again, it doesn't always work out nicely. If I had something that didn't work out, I might still need to use the long division. So it is important to know that as well.